Welcome back to West Ham Weekly. Today it's a big day because the FA Cup's coming up.
Yeah.
Robson, friend here, Manchester United supporter. How are you feeling about the FA Cup game, Robson?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah?
More looking forward to tonight, the Liverpool game. But yeah, it's a big one to bounce back after.
So would you rather one against Liverpool or progress in the FA Cup on Saturday?
I think we'd rather beat Liverpool, yeah. Just because I think Europa League's got to be our priority now.
Yeah.
Getting into Champions League. Obviously, I think it's going to be more realistic for us to win the Europa League than come fourth. So.
Yeah.
You're expecting a stronger team then in the Europa League game than the FA Cup game?
I think we will, yeah. I think it's going to be roughly the same sort of team. Obviously, we'll be able to play Mata tonight, whereas you won't see Mata on Sunday because of the
Red card.
sending off. Rudy will be out till April, so. But I think for the most part, you're going to see the same sort of lineup, attacking-wise, like Rashford, Depay, Lingard.
Yeah. So would you rather win the FA Cup or you would qualify for Europa League?
It's a really hard one because we haven't won the FA Cup in years.
Yeah.
So it'd be really nice to win the FA Cup. However, Old Trafford needs Champions League football.
Yeah.
So maybe win Europa League just to get Champions
If you
League.
win the FA Cup, you do qualify for Europa League, don't you? Qualifying rounds.
Yeah, but I think United's pretty much going to be set in the league when they finish the Europa League anyway. They finish between 5th and 7th, probably.
Yeah.
What's interesting though is when the draw came out, any other year, if we would have got Man United away, I would have thought we're out, that's it. But this year, it's like when we got Liverpool away. You know, we took them back to Upton Park. If we drew against you on Sunday and we had to play Berlin, how confident would you feel about getting a result there?
Not very.
No.
No, because I think West Ham away is always a tough away game for us. We've had some good games there. We've had the 3-2, the comeback really double. But we've also had games where I think Marlon Harewood got the winner. So it's been hit and miss. So that could go either way. But I think it could go either way at Old Trafford. As you say, this is the best time to go to Old Trafford. Teams don't fear. There's not that fear factor anymore. You guys will probably go there knowing that we're without Mata, Rooney. You know.
Yeah. I remember hearing the draw on the coach on the way back from Blackburn. And it wasn't the best draw. We wanted one at home.
Well, it was Shrewsbury or Man United, I think, at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah. But before that draw came out, we wanted a home one. Home against like Reading or something like that.
Watford.
It would have been nice. Yeah. But it's away, so we might have seen the last FA Cup game at Upton Park.
Potentially. As Louis van Gaal just ringing Robson and saying that, you know,
He's got a call up.
be more optimistic. You say the fear factor's gone. Why has it gone? Where has it gone?
It's gone essentially because teams we should be beating at home are beating us. Just ask Swansea. You know, teams like that, teams that should be struggling to even get one goal at Old Trafford are now going there thinking, Old Trafford United away, we can get a result here. And that's essentially the problem. And of course we've been dreadful away this season as well, so off the back of the loss against West Brom, it's probably a good time for West Ham to play us.
Yeah, definitely. When you look at the previous United exits, I think 2014, Swansea at Old Trafford won.
Yeah.
Last year, Arsenal went to Old Trafford and won. This time around, another Premier League team going to Manchester. What do you think the score's going to be? What's your score prediction?
I think there's going to be goals. I'd like to think it'd be 2-1. I think we could United, Manchester. But I don't know. It depends how tonight goes, really, because if we get a result at Anfield, they're going to be well up for it on Sunday. However, they might be fatigued if it takes a lot out of them, because it's a big match. Liverpool high tempo, a lot of emotions involved. So when they get to the West Ham game, you'd imagine the Ham's players would be a lot more up for it and ready for it.
Yeah.
So,
And the same as if you lose tonight, then all your players will be down for Sunday.
also, if we lose tonight, then Europa League would look a little bit tougher. So FA Cup would be like they might want to go for that, but you don't know really.
Yeah.
When you look at West Ham's team, how they're going to line up against you, you know, it's probably going to be our best team with Darren Randolph in goal, because Darren Randolph plays all of the cup games. I know you're probably going to say pay it, but when you look at West Ham's team, how many players do you think would get in United's team right now?
That's a good question. I think Utd's been brilliant. Antonio's got a way to go, but he's suddenly come out of nowhere. He's started to be a mainstay in the starting lineup. I don't know whether he'd get in the United team, but I like Lanzini. He looks crafty little player, skillful. But to be fair, what United players are lacking, West Ham players have got, is that their fight and sort of unity in the team. Okay, Pyatt's playing well, probably he's just won the award for best player in London, one of the best attackers in the league this year.
Yeah.
But also as a team, you're a real threat going forward and solid at the back, which is what we're struggling in.
It's encouraging for us though. You know, usually none of our players would get anywhere near United's team, considering.
I think that shows, because over the years they have had some fantastic players, and we've got a team now compared to what it has been. You, as a United fan, you would be a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, like you could reverse the question. I could say, would West Ham fans take someone like Marouane Fellaini in their team?
No.
And,
No way. I'd take De Gea all day long in net.
Adrian's alright.
Well, De Gea's going to start.
Adrian's alright.
Adrian's great.
Decent
De
backup.
Gea's world class. Other than that, you could make a case for any West Ham player to take a position. Considering, I'm saying United's team that they'll put out, not United's squad. Of course, Rooney would probably start and whatnot, and Mata. But really, the team we have now, on their day, can beat anyone. They've beaten City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Everton, as we just witnessed where Rob was a raucous vlog of that game.
Yeah.
It's interesting. United season though, how would you sum it up from a fan's perspective?
I mean, it's a strange one because it almost felt like we're just getting back into the things. We had a nice run of games, about 4 wins, and you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, we're getting somewhere here. We're joining points with City in Europa League, FA Cup, and then you go to the Hawthorns and then you lose. And one of our more experienced players, Mata, gets sent off, and you sort of scratch your head. It's almost one step forward and about 10 steps backwards for this team. It almost feels, I don't know, sometimes you almost want the season over and you want to start again. But it shouldn't be that way. I mean, we still technically can get 4th. I don't know, with obviously West Ham's search for 4th.
Of course.
City have got a game in hand. It's going to be really tough. Even Liverpool are coming right up there with things Klopp's doing there in a short space of time is just frightening for us. So it's a strange season.
Yeah. So what's your view on the manager? Would you keep him for another season, or would you like to see back of him?
I think ultimately he's got to go.
Yeah.
I don't like saying that about sort of any managers, but and I don't want United to be a team that sort of gets rid of managers, sort of like Chelsea, sort of like willy-nilly. But to be fair to him, Van Gaal, at the end of the season, he would have had 2 seasons. I don't know whether he would have got 2 seasons at Chelsea or City with these sort of performances. And also, I think people say about Moyes, but Moyes still had a full season, which is, I know it sounds really bad that we're saying full season is a lot, but it's quite a long time to prove yourself compared to what other managers have
Well,
had.
Moyes was interesting because that was on the back of winning the league and dropping down to 7th. That's a That's a massive drop.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
like, he did well in the Champions League then, didn't he? He got to the quarterfinals. That's what I can't get my head around. Van Gaal got fourth, which was what you wanted.
Yeah.
But then the group you were given, to get knocked out of that, if you somehow get in it again, you're not going to get a group easier than that, are you?
I think that's what's let Van Gaal down. As you say with Moyes, he got knocked out by Bayern Munich, and we gave him a good go.
Battle track, he took the lead, didn't you?
Yeah, we had Evra's goal at the end of the arena. We're very unlucky. And like you say with Van Gaal, he's had 2 seasons in the Champions League, and in our groups, as you know, we are quite lucky with all our groups, as most top teams are. We should have been progressing. We should have been progressing. Now, okay, if we got through and teams like PSG, Juventus, even Atletico Madrid beat us, you'd be like, okay, fair enough. But that's something that's not going to go well for him when the decision comes down to it.
I think it's testament to United really now that their biggest game is a Europa League game against Liverpool, considering it used to be Champions League heavyweights not too long ago. That pretty much wraps up this week's West Ham Weekly. Thanks to Robson for joining us.
Pleasure.
You can follow Robson on Twitter. His @ will be on the screen right now. And should we finish the usual way?
Come on, you won't.
Come on, you Lions.